What's up, everybody? Trivela Hour episode 8. We skipped a week because last week was a huge week on RuneScape for those people that are not in the loop. I don't know why you wouldn't be, but like we were just up all day, night, skipping work, skipping everything basically. Neglecting our families to play that game. So we're back now, and yeah, we're just gonna do a lot of stuff to cover today. So I'm just gonna get right into it, but before we do that, I think we are due for a round of, just introductions. See how everyone's been doing these last 2 weeks. Vedant, I'll kick it off with you, man. What's up? What's new? How are you doing? Okay, yeah, that's really good to know. um,
Damn.
Steezy, how's it going, man?
Uh, Doing pretty well, man. I'm on Thanksgiving break now, so I can slave away to the Overwatch 2 gods full time now.
Nice. How's that
Ooh.
grind going, bro?
Frustrating. This game makes me want to kill myself.
Damn. That's some strong words. Strong words. Well, hopefully it starts to get a little bit better. Jorge, what's up, man? How about you? How's it going?
All good, bro. Chilling. Week was slow, but now we're in the weekend. I don't work on Monday, so I'll probably get lit later and tomorrow.
Nice,
So all good, bro.
nice. Love to hear that. Love to fucking hear that. I'm gonna try Vedant again. Vedant, are you there?
Hello.
All right, there he is. All right, Vedant's back. Vedant's back. What's up, man? How's it going? How have you haven't been here for last I think like last show as well. So how have you been? What's up? What's new?
Yeah, I've been busy schooling, people on the server. Like someone has to do it, and it's fallen on my shoulders now. So yeah, I've been busy teaching a few people some things, about Ronaldo and stuff. So yeah, it's been busy few weeks.
For sure, for sure, for sure. So yeah, glad to hear everyone's doing good. But we have some bigger things to discuss. We have a World Cup starting tomorrow, tonight for some of you in like more of the BRIC countries and BRIC time zones of the world. Um, this is kind of weird, a lot of drama behind this one. A lot of slave labor went into this one, so definitely not the same as the other World Cups. But we're gonna still do our best to preview what there is to preview. So starting off with, let's just go group by group and talk about some of the predictions that our cast kind of submitted here. So let's start with Group A. Um, and this one is not really an interesting group at all. Senegal, Mane injured. Ecuador, and Qatar is basically not even Qatar. So
Mhm.
Netherlands is winning this group, right, guys? Does anyone have like anything to say outside of that?
Nope.
Hey, man, I'm just saying, if I don't know if you guys saw it, but supposedly Qatar bid Ecuador's like some money. Like they're like, we'll offer you like
Uh,
$8 million or
yeah.
something if you guys let us win. I'm just saying we can see some shady shit going on, like we saw in the 2002 World Cup.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I'm just
But
saying,
dude,
keep an
I
eye on
mean,
the.
nowadays it's pretty tough to do that shit because, like, I don't know, but there's more strict laws. FIFA is like under the loop of the fucking FBI and shit. So if something happens like that and it kind of gets leaked like this, and or something happens in the weird happens in the game, like a pretty suspect on goal and shit, they're gonna be all over those motherfuckers. So I don't know, man. It's
I'm
tough.
just saying, I wouldn't be surprised if they somehow like managed to escape that group.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I agree.
Yeah,
I think Qatar has a good chance of progressing. Like they are the host. I think the host, like it's in the interest of FIFA as well to have the host progress. So I think some shady shit will be pulled in the background.
You saw that that all of a sudden FIFA, or I don't know what organizational body announced yesterday that all of a sudden they weren't gonna sell alcohol to like the regular crowds in the stadium, and everyone thought that they were gonna indeed sell alcohol in the stadiums.
Wait, didn't they say
Dude,
that they were gonna have like designated areas for people to drink alcohol in?
yeah, that was bullshit. Only like
So,
VIP areas for like rich people and shit.
so they
Yeah,
lied,
only
basically.
only corporate boxes can have alcohol. Nobody else.
That's fucking bullshit, bro. Fuck them.
What the hell?
Yeah.
So basically, you just scammed everyone.
Yeah, fuck Qatar. Fuck this group, man. Netherlands gonna win it. Hopefully,
But
Senegal or Ecuador passes and Qatar gets fucking eliminated,
I
and they
think
lose interest.
I think Netherlands goes first, and I think Ecuador second. Just because I think because Mane got injured, that'll be like a really heavy burden for Senegal. They can only like do so much, you know. I think Ecuador, like I don't know, like the South American teams, like usually they just like really put on a show when it comes to tournaments.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I think it could go like either way there. I think Ecuador, yeah, I think Ecuador probably is the favorite at this point with Mane's injury. Senegal still has like a good collection of players. Like you have Idris Gueye, like Koulibaly,
Koulibaly is the captain. Yeah.
right? Diallo. They have that
Gay,
guy from
Gay.
yeah, they have him, and then they also have um, what's his name? Niakate or Cis? I,
Uh,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. I
They
Pape.
think
also
I know what we're talking about.
I think you're talking the guy from Crystal Palace.
yeah, well, Cis I think
Oh,
is from
yeah, true.
Palace, but Niakate is from like the Bundesliga. I think I could be wrong. Uh,
Like,
they
and
also have Edward Mendy. They also have Edward Mendy.
oh, he plays for
Yeah,
Nottingham
true.
Forest now.
okay, and then they have the guy from Valencia up top, DR whatever his name is. I think he might. I don't know if he moved, but
Oh yeah, I remember he was doing good for I forgot what team he was playing. I think.
Villarreal. Sorry, not Valencia.
Gotcha.
And then
Oh, yeah, yeah.
We don't know ball, bro. We don't know ball.
yeah,
Yeah,
not trying to do
we're
this.
not those kind of people who think they know every player and just Google him and read his Wikipedia pages and pretend they know everything about them. So
You know
yeah.
the YouTube highlights, watching Thiago Productions, Football HD,
Oh shit. Yeah.
Brazil Scout. You know.
But yeah, that's I think that's that group. If we're gonna talk about the uh, I guess the Qatar stuff now, I think would be a good segue. Um, so yeah, like I was looking at some of these fan parades during the World Cup, and all of a sudden, I'm just looking, I'm like looking at some of these faces, and I'm like, these guys don't really seem like, Portugal fans.
Argentinians.
And
Mm.
then all of a sudden,
Germans.
you guys won't even believe this. You guys won't even believe this. I just see fucking Mello in the parade wearing a Argentina fan shirt, and I'm just like, dude, what the fuck is this? Like so
Oh shit.
so yeah, what's your thoughts on the bot fans? And I don't really I don't know. I don't see any other way. Like they have to be bot, right? Like there's no way these are
Yeah.
real people like that actually support
Uh,
them.
So
yeah.
apparently, Qatar's paying like a lot of like Pakistani people like $10 per day, I think, and like free accommodations, free games, free hotels, and 3 meals a day, basically to come in and be fans for whatever team they designate and to fill the stadiums. And I'm just saying, bro, that's kind of a good deal. Like if they offered me that, I wouldn't
But
say no.
wait, how much are they?
$10 a day, but like I think the most
$10 a day?
no, no, hold up. But I think the most important thing is like as a football fan, you're getting free entrance to the World Cup matches. You know, like I don't give a shit about the $10. You know that's nothing. That's chump
Dude,
change.
but
Free games.
but, but are they gonna go into the matches?
What do you mean?
Like they're just gonna be there to, or like outside the
No,
stadium, or
they
they
can
can
go to
go
the
into the
games.
games?
To
They can
fill
go to the games.
games
They
and
have
fill stadiums.
accommodation. They have
Oh,
accommodation, food,
Yeah,
everything is provided by Qatar.
yeah. Like
oh, dude, I'll take it any
yeah,
fucking
bro,
day.
that's like a good ass deal. That's all I'm saying. You know.
Yeah, agree.
Yeah, it's a good deal. I would do it. I would go live in a tent and like put on like fucking England
Oh,
fan number one to do this shit. I would do it.
wait, do I have to sleep on one of those fucking tents that look like Fire Festival?
Yeah, you have to. They
No,
have
fuck
Fire
that.
Festival
Nah,
tents.
fuck that.
Yeah,
Fuck that. Fuck that. I'm not doing it, man.
Is that or the cargo tanks, bro?
So the
No,
thing
fuck
is
that,
though,
dude. I'm not doing it.
Fire Festival had a bar that was open for everyone. So there is a
Yeah,
difference. So I don't want to
Oh,
disrespect
that's
Fire
so
Festival.
true.
Respect Fire
And they had
Festival, bro.
sandwiches.
Yeah, they had sandwiches and a fucking bar. Did Qatar doesn't even have that, bro. They're like, dude, it was hilarious. They put their fucking lead of communications put out a statement being like, yeah, you guys are gonna get 2 bottles of water each day until the group stage ends. And I'm just like, what the fuck,
Fuck
dude? Like,
that shit.
yeah,
should I be thankful?
like everyone who's there right now is so screwed. I feel bad for them. I hope nobody like fucking dies or some shit, dude, because just seems so unsafe. But yeah, Group A, I think everyone agrees. Dutch up top. I just nobody else comes to their quality. I think Qatar bribery aside is clear four. But
Yeah,
like I can see your guys' point there where it's like home country, so they have some like whatever going for them. And that second spot kind of split. I guess like I think, but Ecuador probably was the favorite amongst all of us. So yeah, I guess the picks are Netherlands, Ecuador for Group A. Moving on to Group B, the best group in the World Cup, I think, just for geopolitical reasons. Um, you have England, United States, Iran, and Wales. So Wales, I don't think really gets
Mhm.
too involved in any of this. Like I don't know. They probably were colonists at some point, but whatever. Like I think
I
for
think they're like more because of the UK shit, like being
yeah,
independent
exactly.
from them and stuff.
Yep. So I think let's just start with the top of this group. I don't think anyone do any of you think England is not gonna win? Uh, start with that.
No way.
no, I think they top it.
They're winning every game,
Nah,
I think.
nah.
They'll probably draw with like the United States, but they'll win every other game.
I think
Nah, I think they're drawing with Wales actually. I think they beat in
You
the
know what? Yeah,
fourth
you
to the
might be
United
right.
States.
You might
yeah.
be right.
It's I feel like in the World Cup, the big teams, especially in the group stage, just like don't go as hard as they can in the first place. So they'll probably drop like a draw against one of these teams. I don't know who it'll be, but like they're gonna win the other 2 games and cruise to first place. Um,
I think they'll actually take the United States game serious because if I recall correctly, they've been talking a lot of shit and they probably be like, you know what? Let's take revenge for the Tea Party and fuck them up. So so they're gonna fuck them up.
yeah, the what's it called? That game also the biggest problem for the US is going to be the US is missing their best center back for the entire tournament.
Who
Um,
Who?
even is their best center back?
Miles Robinson, 100%.
Where
Who?
does he play?
He
Who?
play
Who?
he
Who?
plays
Who?
for some MLS
Who?
team. I'm not completely sure who he
Oh,
plays for.
Can someone please insert Carlo Ancelotti? Who?
Miles
Imagine rating
Robinson,
MLS. Imagine.
he plays for Atlanta.
Where? Who?
Atlanta is in Serie A, bro. Not in MLS.
Bro, no way. Atlanta, Georgia is a much bigger fucking place than Atlanta. Fuck Atlanta, bro.
Someone's
Like if you
talking.
go,
don't
bro,
even
no.
call Atlanta, you fucking ignorant.
My brother in Christ,
It's called
respect the
Bergamo.
Bergamo. Respect Bergamo.
Bergamo.
Respect Bergamo.
But anyways, yeah, I think that's gonna cause the U.S. a lot of problems. But yeah, I don't know. How do you see the games going between the rest of the three? I think I've seen pretty much every like from like going through some expert, and I put expert in quotations. I saw like every single ordering of them. If I had to say which ones I saw the highest most, it was the United States and Wales with Iran last. But yeah, I guess I'll start with you, Jorge. How do you see the remaining three shaping out?
I think the good games are gonna be United States versus Wales, and like the decisive games are gonna be United States versus Wales and Wales versus England because I think Wales can beat the United States and probably have a draw versus England, and that'll probably solidify them to the knockout stages. So I mean, Iran fucking to like they're like Qatar 2.0, so I don't give a shit about them. So yeah, I think it's all up to Wales to beat the United States and probably have a decent result versus England, so they can make it to the group stages.
Okay, yeah, yeah. I think I kind of agree with that overall assessment. Steezy, how about you? How do you see the after England playing out in this group?
Yeah, so honestly, I think this is gonna be like one of the most boring groups. Like just in terms of like the football, I feel like all of these teams play really like pragmatic football, especially like Wales and like England. Like I just don't think it's gonna be really interesting to watch. But I think Wales is gonna go second because like this was like Bale's entire like life goal to qualify with Wales
Yep.
to the World Cup, and I just don't think they're gonna come here just to like waste it and lose it to some Yankees, you know.
Hmm.
So I got Wales second, and I think USA is gonna get knocked out and finish in third. And Iran, like I don't even know how to assess them. Like I haven't watched any of their football or anything. I just know they have some like decent players like Taremi and Azmoun, but I don't think that's like enough to cut it.
Vedant?
Football is going to win and soccer is going to lose. That's all I've got to say. So
Hmm.
England and Wales are qualifying, and fuck USA, bro. Fuck USA for saying that it's soccer, it's football.
So I'm gonna go away from everyone's prediction here. I'm gonna have Iran second. I
Oh
think
my god.
I think
Oh
Iran
no,
last year,
no.
last
Really?
time, yeah, last time. If you go look at the group
Damn.
stage, Iran is returning
Oh yeah, you're right.
pretty
Yeah,
much the
I think
same
yeah.
exact team with more experience and a better striker. Like Taremi has improved since the last World Cup for sure, without a doubt. I mean, this guy like Taremi is playing at a higher like for all this shit people are saying about Bale, right, and how good Bale is. Taremi is playing at a harder
Yeah,
league in a harder
true.
competition European wise, and then putting up basically a goal involvement per match. Like I mean, he's really in good form coming into the World Cup. I think.
That's
So
true.
I think that will help them. They're good at shit housing. They know who the fuck they are, and they're gonna be able to pull second. And
Also, I'm reading the Wales list. I think the defense is solid. They have Ben Davis, Ethan Ampadu, Nico Williams, Joe Rodon, but their midfield, dude, it's pretty weak. I'd say Ramsey, Joe Allen, Harry Wilson.
They still
They
have
got
Aaron
some
Ramsey
guys
then.
from
What
like
else is there to say?
they're
third and second division, and the forwards Bale, Kiefer Moore, Mark Harris, Brennan Johnson, and Dan James. I think. I mean, the attack is okay. I think for the group, but the midfield is fucking garbage. The
I
defense is
honestly
a pretty
would say
decent.
like they have the worst back nine. Basically, if you take away the two strikers, they play out of this like 5-3-2. They have the worst back nine in the entire group. Like I I know Ben Davies is a good player, but like Nico Williams, Roden, Ampadu, Roberts, Joe Allen or Josh Allen, whatever his name is, bro. These guys are just not like at the same caliber of players. It's like if you take a look at the U.S. squad, for example, like Tyler Adams, Brandon Aronson, and Weston McKinney are all like significantly better players than like the midfield that they're matching up against. I just don't think Wales is on that same level. So I have Wales placing fourth. Um,
Hey.
and then I have England placing third, meaning the U.S. tops the fucking group, bro. Fuck England. Honestly, I don't know. I feel like this is gonna be a complete shithouse group. Um, my honest take here is that this group could go any 1 through 4, and I truly mean that. I'm not gonna say that about a single other group in this, but it's too close to call.
You're gonna say that when there's teams like when there's groups like the one that has like Spain, Germany, and Japan.
Man.
You're really gonna or Belgium, Canada, and Croatia.
Yeah,
Hmm.
because
You've
in
lost it,
those
bro. You're
groups,
like, you're
no
like
no no
leader. You're delusional.
in those groups, right? Like if we take
Hmm.
we'll get to it, but if we take Group F for example, I mean, Davies is literally coming off of his hamstring being fucking popped. Like, what the fuck is Canada gonna do against Belgium's like front line, bro? Like, there's no
Respect
way,
Jonathan David.
and there's no way, dude. I mean,
Respect Jonathan David, bro.
I feel like we are all like Concacaf people. We watched a lot of Canada. They're just I don't buy what their project is. Like, I don't think they're actually that good. Um,
You forgot,
I disagree. I think they
you
are.
forgot Morocco is in that group too. They have Hakimi
I
and some
think
decent players.
but there's still a hierarchy to that group, right? Like I mean, if you take a
I
look
mean,
at it,
okay, wait. They you say they're not good like in comparison to the other countries, or they're
yes,
not good like
yes,
in the
yes.
continent?
No, in the
Oh yeah,
continent. Well,
okay.
but okay, right now to be
Yeah,
good in
yeah. I agree.
CONCACAF,
I agree. Then I agree.
dude, Denmark could come to CONCACAF and like run like just go undefeated, you know? Like the
Yeah.
CONCACAF's level right now is not super high to begin with. But
Yep.
regardless, in that group, there's a clear hierarchy, right? Whereas in Group
Yep.
B, there's England is the favorite on paper, but the rest of the three, there's no clear differentiating factor between them. Like I don't see how you can say like, oh yeah, you know, USA is clearly better than Wales or Wales is clearly better than Iran. I don't see the difference on paper there at all. Um,
Okay.
but
Fair.
yeah, anyways, now we move on to the another interesting group. Um, we have Group C, which is Argentina, Mexico, Poland, and Saudi. So let's kick this off with Vedant. What do you think here, man? How what are your feelings on this group?
Yeah, so like everybody knows that Argentina is going to be first, and I think Lewandowski needs to prepare for Europa League. He needs to work on that. So I think he's going home early. So Poland will be third, and Saudi Arabia will be fourth. And Mexico, I think Mexico have a decent squad. I think they can shithouse their way through to the knockout phases. So I think Mexico will go second.
Okay. I'm gonna hand this to Steezy. What are your thoughts on Vedant's ordering? Do you agree or do you think? I guess the big question here is Poland, Mexico, right? Like, what are your
No, no,
thoughts
no,
there?
no, 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 no. I disagree. I have made up my mind, and the order is Mexico, Argentina, Poland, and then what's the other team? Saudi Arabia, bro. Like,
Hey,
please
no
relax.
way.
No, 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 stop, stop. Shh, shh, shh. Let me talk. Let me talk. Okay, like Kevin De Bruyne said, let me talk. There's no way Messi's gonna get past Prime Memo Ochoa. Okay, there's just no way. You just know he's gonna turn up. There's no way anyone is getting past him or scoring a goal, and we're gonna win from a shithouse goal from Chucky Lozano. Okay, we're gonna beat Argentina and we're gonna beat Poland
Oh
and
my God.
no,
Here we go.
just watch. And once I'm proven right, you're gonna be on your knees telling me, "Oh, you're so great. You have such ball knowledge." You're gonna be on your knees, okay? You're gonna be on your knees.
Here we
Uh,
Jorge, are you as confident?
um. No. Because what I've seen from Mexico is not good. I mean, the game against Sweden, which was like the last serious game Mexico's had in a while, they they actually was surprised because the first half they were playing good. The second half, Sweden started to play better and they went up. Then Mexico draw, and after that was a shit show and it was all Sweden. As soon as Raul Jimenez entered the game, they started to look like shit. He shouldn't have no fucking business in the World Cup. I don't know what the fuck he's doing there. So I'm not optimist, but like right now, I I gotta see the Poland game. That's the game where Mexico's fate is gonna be decided on the group. So I think right now, from what I've seen in the past games, is Argentina, Poland, Mexico, Saudi Arabia. But if by any chance we beat Poland, I think I, I'm gonna get. I'm gonna say something wild, but if we beat Poland like in a fucking good game where you play good, where you like fucking make him dance around, we can draw versus Argentina, then have a good match against the Saudis, and probably top the group, man. I don't know. Like what Stevie says isn't that wild, but it all comes down to the Poland game.
Yeah, okay.
So if we don't beat Poland, we're fucking done. Or if we draw Poland, we gotta beat them. Not draw or lose, beat them.
Yeah, yeah. I think I'm gonna go Mexico, Poland, Argentina, Saudi Arabia. Fuck Argentina first of all. I don't give a fuck if they've been
Agree.
undefeated playing in their fucking Mickey Mouse games in 27 undefeated or whatever. I don't care. I don't buy their team. Saudi Arabia is a oil export country, nothing more. Um, Number two, we have Poland. Lego Disney survives to the round of 16 for once, so uh, congrats on that. You'll probably Barca fans will be like he should win a Ballon d'Or for that one. And yeah, I think in all seriousness, people are underrating Mexico's ability to shithouse in general. Like
Yeah.
um, I think they can. They're it's basically like I've seen these motherfuckers like waste like 60 minutes out of a 90-minute match, bro. Like they can do it. There's when there's a will, there is a way. So they're gonna be
But you
able
know
to
what sucks, bro? If
what?
we if we do make it out of the groups, we'll get Denmark or France.
Yeah. Uh,
Oh
so
yeah, fuck it.
it's all good, you know. Hopefully
Yeah.
yeah, both CONCACAF teams just top their group. So best confederation, bro. Anyways, moving on to Group D. This is I think that it's kind of overhyped group. Considering like I mean France and Denmark very good teams, but the other two not so much. So the other two teams are Tunisia, Australia. Um, no disrespect at all, but like I do mean the disrespect to an extent because like people are like making this group out to be something that I don't think it is. How do you guys feel about this? France number one. Everyone feel confident in that, or do you guys have Denmark?
Nope, I have Denmark as first.
Denmark is finishing first.
Okay,
I
two
have, I
Denmarks.
have France at first, actually.
Okay, so it's a 2-2 split. Me and Steezy have France. Jorge Vedant have Denmark. Just to move through this quickly, Vedant, give me the reasoning there. Why is Denmark better than France?
Because France is much worse this time. I feel like they're missing some of their key players. Like Benzema is also like 50-50 right now. With the reports
Yeah.
coming in, I saw a report that he might miss the World Cup as like few starting games of the World Cup as well. So if he misses the Denmark match, it would be a huge blow. And Denmark squad is more or less unchanged, and they have a nice core. They know what football they play. It's been a team that's played together for a long time, so I think that will help them a lot.
Yeah. I guess to take the France angle, I Denmark had a good Euros, obviously. Like they did well, but like they were literally what like 2 minutes from being eliminated with like two losses and a draw in the group. I don't know how much I buy them. Good team, but like, and I think clear second in the group. But France has just had, I think, a better history. The last like whatever 6 years, whatever time frame you want to take. I do get the argument that they're missing players, but even the backups for France, man, like the backup team for France could probably qualify for World Cup. Like that's how good the players are there. Um,
They don't have Benzema, but they still have Mbappe, which is still like really good for France.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And even like their double pivot with Conte and Pogba's injuries is still like Tchouaméni and like Fofana, for example, which is like,
And Kamavinga as well.
yeah,
So
any other country in the world would just fucking kill to have those two starting for them.
yeah,
So it's they'll be close. I think I can respect either way there. Just for time's sake, let's move on to Group E. This is Germany, Spain, Japan, Costa Rica. Jorge, I'll start with you. What are your thoughts on this one?
I think it's gonna be Germany, Spain, Japan, and Costa Rica.
Oh,
Uh, I, I don't see how can Spain beat Germany. Um, but yeah, I think it's gonna be pretty interesting to watch them play against each other.
nice. Okay. Steezy, do you have anything different there to say?
mm, I want to be different, but like I think it's Spain and Germany, but this is probably like one of the hardest groups to like determine. I just think it's like Japan has like this like really like good like team spirit, and they're like a well-oiled team when they play together. And then you have Costa Rica, which is probably gonna like shit house. They're coming in with like
Mm.
the same players that they had in the 2014 World Cup, which made it to like the quarterfinals, I believe. But then they got knocked out by the Netherlands, and they
Yeah.
play like really like pragmatic football like 4-4-2 kind of stuff. You know, like the stuff we see from Cadiz on a weekly basis. So I feel like they're gonna make it hard for Spain and Germany, but ultimately I think Germany tops it and Spain gets second.
Yeah, I think those are all good points. I do think Costa Rica will like maybe pull off an upset or get a draw against one of those big teams because of the style of football they play, but definitely not enough to actually qualify. This is a very very hard group, but you never know. You know that's the beauty of the World Cup. Moving on to Group F, we have Belgium, Modric, Canada, and Morocco. So who do you guys? Let's start off with Muka Modric. Vedant, who do you have in this group? What order?
So I think it's going to be Croatia. Then I think who else are there? Belgium, Morocco, and
Canada.
Canada.
Canada. Okay, yeah. So it's going to be Croatia, Canada, Morocco, and then Belgium. Like Belgium are going to be hella exposed this time. Everybody is saying it's still the golden generation, it's still this, it's still that. Nah, bro. Belgium is going to be hella exposed. Like who are they going to depend on? Fadzard? No, bro. He's done. They're going to get hella exposed. Yeah. Croatia is going to win the World Cup, by the way.
Who is?
Mm.
Croatia is going to win the World Cup.
Croatia.
Croatia. Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Uh,
Nah, bro.
I think this is an interesting group, as in like it's like I feel like the Belgium and Croatia team's obviously good, right? And I can't say I know like too much about Morocco. I know their team on paper, but like I can't like I don't follow them at all, right? Canada I know from CONCACAF experience. I think Belgium and Croatia are kind of both declining sides. Like they're both past their absolute peak, where they could have been. But on paper, I think Belgium is still the favorite. So I'm gonna go Belgium, Croatia, and then third place, I'm going Morocco. I think Morocco's team is pretty good. They could maybe even qualify here. And then I have Canada fourth due to some players coming back from injury, and I just don't buy like the overall depth of that team to be able to be better than any of those previous three that I mentioned. Steezy or Jorge, just any closing thoughts there that you guys have?
I'll go Jorge if you don't mind.
I agree. I think Belgium's gonna go first. I hope Hazard balls. He
Okay,
plays
Jorge.
really good, and I'm high on hopium with him because of all of the interview he made. That was sad,
Nah,
and I hope
Fadzard
he
gonna be
plays
hella
well.
exposed.
But yeah, I mean, pretty boring group as well, I think.
Okay. Um, all right. So moving on to Group G. Steezy has a vested interest in this one. We have Brazil, Serbia, Switzerland, and Cameroon. Steezy, starting with you, man. How do you see this shaping up?
I feel like this is one of like the most interesting groups because I feel like Switzerland and Serbia have the capacity to both duke it out for second. As we know, Switzerland is a very well-oiled team, and they have a freaking massive goalkeeper, Jan Sommer. He's like probably the best penalty shot stopper I've seen in the past couple of years. It's just freaking insane how he saves the penalties and how he like toys with the penalty taker's mind. But ultimately, I think Brazil tops it. Like they have so much depth in attack that they're just gonna like overpower all the other teams, and they're pretty good even in defense. I know they're lacking a little bit on the fullback spot, but their squad is still very very good. They have very excellent players like Casemiro, Bruno Guimaraes, and I just think they're gonna just obliterate this group maybe. And for second, I think it's Serbia. Serbia has very good talent as well. I don't know if Vlahovic is going to make it on time for the first match, but they have him up at striker. If not, they have Dusan Tadic. They also have Milinkovic Savic.
They have
We're
Um,
Mitrovic.
missing one name. Yeah, you're missing one
Mitrovic.
name.
Mitrovic also well.
No,
No,
another
no, a
one.
bigger name, bigger
I'm
name.
Luka
not.
Jovic.
I'm not gonna say him.
Luka Jovic.
I'm not. I'm not gonna say him. They also have like center backs. They have a Milinkovic from Fiorentina. I just think like Serbia is going under a lot of people's radar, and they have more talent than people think. So I'm going with Brazil, Serbia, Switzerland, and Cameroon. The order it's already in.
Yeah, I think that's this is I guess to go back to my point that I made with what's it called, with that Group B with like Iran, USA, and Wales all being so close. I honestly do think G is like that too, right? Like I think Serbia and Switzerland I think are better than any of those three teams in Group B.
Yeah.
So
For
like
sure, for sure.
this is I'll take my statement back. I think this is the most interesting group. Um, it's going to be a lot of good football. To touch on that point Steezy made on like Serbia squad, bro. Kostic and Milinkovic Savic are really, really, really good footballers. Like Vlahovic as well. Vlahovic is gonna, I think, miss the first few matches. Tadic, we saw Tadic literally fucking destroy Real Madrid at the Bernabeu, bro. Like, these guys are guys who can play against the best players and have a very, very good performance. So yeah, who knows how far this team can go? I think I also have them qualifying over Switzerland for those reasons. I think their team is a little bit better on average. I have Brazil, Serbia, Switzerland, Cameroon. Jorge, any finishing thoughts on this one?
I think Serbia and Switzerland are pretty even. I have Switzerland because they have more World Cup experience and they look like a better oiled machine from the games I've seen. But yeah, that's about it. I think second place could go to any team.
Okay. Vedant, anything to add?
No, I think it's more straightforward group in my opinion, like the same as you guys have said. Brazil, Serbia, Switzerland, and Cameroon. Yeah.
Sure. Sounds good. All right, moving on to Group H, the final group here, everyone. So we have Romalmo, Fede, Ghana, and Sun. So let's give this to Romalmo's biggest fan, Jorge. What's the ordering, man?
I'm gonna have two answers. The real one and the one that I wish happens.
Okay.
I think it's gonna be Uruguay, Portugal, Korea, and Ghana. But I wish it be Uruguay, Korea, Portugal, and Ghana. I think Korea is a decent team. I mean, with if some plays well, I think they can beat any team. Uruguay, Portugal. But I mean, Portugal, they are shit. But when it comes to talent, they are stacked, bro. I think Uruguay is top in the group because they're gonna beat them because they are a better team too. And I think they are undefeated as well or some shit like that. Um, and because they changed managers on the qualifiers, it used to be Tavares and now it's I forgot his name, but he used to be a coach on the Liga MX, and he's actually very good. And since he's running that team, I think they haven't lost or some shit like that. So that's why I have Uruguay top in the group. But yeah, I wish Ronaldo got sent the fuck home early.
Yeah, man. Good points. Good points. Vedant, how about you?
It's so frustrating to watch Portugal, man. Sometimes, like their team is so good, the squad is so stacked, but Fernando Santos
Yeah,
plays such terrorist ball, man.
yeah.
It's so frustrating to watch them. But yeah, I think still Portugal will top the group in my opinion. Like their squad is still too strong to like. So Portugal, Uruguay, then maybe Ghana and who is there? South Korea. Oh, so South Korea and then Ghana.
Okay. Steezy?
Um, I still think Portugal is going to top it. Then Uruguay. Uh, yeah, I guess South Korea finishes over Ghana, even though Ghana got like, you can say they got like a bunch of new signings because you got some players that switched nationalities.
Oh yeah,
Um,
you're right. Yeah,
yeah, they got like Tariq Lamptey.
Iñaki.
They got Iñaki Williams. They got Salisu. and one other midfielder, but his name's not coming to my mind right now. But
Sambo
I
Anguissa, or
Zambo, he said they also have
he's from
Party. No,
Cameroon.
Thomas Party is also from Ghana, I believe.
Oh, I think
Damn,
so,
that's
yeah. Or
Yeah,
Cameroon.
they got some pretty like decent talent, you know. But I still think South Korea like they have a good goalkeeper and they have Son. Actually, Son might be injured, but I don't know. So I'll just keep it the way it is. So Portugal, Uruguay, South Korea, then Ghana.
All right, all right. I think I'm gonna go Uruguay number one. I like they're a country that like doesn't have the deepest of talent pools, even though like I mean it's still pretty deep considering the population size. But uh,
Yeah,
that goes both ways, right? So if you have good top end talent, that means that it's kind of like a Croatia situation where the best players all get a lot of chemistry playing together. So I think their team is pretty well knit together. Rajo, I think, is in the team. He made it back from injury. I don't know how much he'll play, but he's there, which is a huge boost. Him and Jimenez would be automatically like one of the best center back partnerships at the entire World Cup.
yeah,
Obviously you have Fede, you have Torreira, Cavani, and Suarez. I think are going as well. So yeah, it's a good team. I think Portugal might be a little bit better on paper, but I'll take the chemistry factor and how long they've played together there. I have Romalmo number two, Ghana three, and South Korea four. I think Ghana and South Korea are good teams. No disrespect there, but Portugal are just whole different animal on like in terms of just from a talent perspective.
yeah.
Um, so yeah, that's our group predictions. Once the actual knockout tournament is formulated, we'll go back around again and like do our predictions for the brackets, and that will be like pretty fun to do. But we're just gonna stop there for now. I guess like one more question I had was is who are your I'll go from each person. Who are your favorites for the entire World Cup to win, and then also for Golden Boot? Um, so I will start with Jorge. Who do you have for those two?
I have Brazil winning and Golden Boot. Uh, I think. I mean, I have Belgium, England, Brazil, and Argentina in the semis. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know who's gonna play striker for Brazil. I think whoever gets heated, it's gonna be from Brazil. It's gonna be the Golden Boot. So I don't know. We'll see. But I think also if Julian Alvarez is Argentina's main striker, which I don't know could happen, I can see him winning Golden Boot also.
Yeah, I think Brazil's striker is Richarlison, right? That's the one he's been playing like the last like 10, 15 matches now for them. Um,
Oh, really?
yeah, that's from
Yeah,
whatever
then
research I did. I could be wrong, but someone correct me if I'm wrong. But
No, you're right.
No, I
uh,
played
then
there.
uh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
you're
right.
right.
if Julian Alvarez is Argentina striker, I think he's gonna win it.
okay, okay. All right, cool. So you have Alvarez and then Brazil as your two answers. Steezy?
Yep.
My favorite is Brazil as well. I think they're gonna win it for sure. And for Golden Boot, I think it's gonna be one of like the PSG trident. Honestly, it can go in between like Neymar, Mbappe, or Messi. I know it's kind of like a boring answer, but if I had to pick out of one of them, maybe Neymar.
I mean, he's balling good, so could happen.
Yeah.
Vedant?
I think yeah, my favorites for the World Cup are also Brazil
What happened
and
to Croatia?
huh?
Uh,
What
What?
happened to Croatia?
Yeah,
Why
he
you say
said
Croatia.
Croatia?
What the
Croatia,
fuck?
motherfucker.
No, bro, Croatia is winning the World Cup.
So,
Okay.
so wait, who's your favorite then? What the fuck?
Don't switch up so fast.
No, but seriously, I think Brazil are my favorites as well. And for the Golden Boot, I think Neymar has his best chance this World Cup. Like he has the weight of the entire nation on his shoulders at this point, and I think he'll deliver this time.
Okay, so I'm gonna veer off the path just a little bit. I'm gonna go Argentina Messi. I think this is
Ooh.
Boo!
I was trolling earlier in the group. I actually had Argentina topping it and then Mexico second. I don't trust Poland, but the yeah, I think Argentina are in really good form. They play like this is the most pragmatic Argentina team I think I've seen. Well, I'll take that back. There have been some pragmatic teams in the past as well, but um,
No, I agree.
they
That I
they know
agree.
their limitations. They know who the fuck they are. They're not gonna get like blitzed by some European team with like three world class midfielders. They're just if that happens, they're just gonna sit back, play on the counter, and Messi gets to play in a pretty advanced role on this team as well. So
Yeah.
that's my justification for those two picks. So yeah, I think that is everything from a World Cup perspective. You know, just overall, I think the main takeaways are there's going to be a lot of good footy, but the entire Qatar thing is something to watch out for. It's gonna be a mess. Um, I
Dude,
guess
you saw that? I don't know if you guys saw that. I put on the server that Mexicans that were arriving in Qatar, they were smuggling alcohol and they were blasting loud music from the airport.
uh, man, I hope
So,
it's just allowed, man. Like I hope they just like for like the next month, whatever authorities they have, just let shit slide. Nobody gets in trouble, but I don't think that's how it's gonna go. You know?
I think chaos is gonna break loose at some point. Like,
yeah,
dude,
dude,
I'm telling you, I said this. I said this in the server. I was just like, just wait for the day that the England fans get knocked out. Just wait, and shit's gonna break loose, bro. It's
not
you.
even that, bro. When
No,
Mexico
you.
and Argentina play against each other, dude, some shit's
Wait,
gonna go down there.
wait. Is it possible for England and Argentina to play each other at some point?
Ooh,
Like,
I don't
imagine that,
know,
bro.
man,
Imagine that.
but shit, but
'Cause
shit.
that's a repeat. That's a repeat of the hand of God, right?
Yeah, plus the whole political thing
Yeah.
with the queen dying and the
Oh
Falklands.
yeah. That'd
So,
be
dude, I
so
hope it
sick.
happens.
It will happen. It will happen only in the final if it happens.
Oh, it could
Oh,
only happen in the final. They're on opposite sides of the
Yeah,
bracket.
yeah, they're on
Oh,
opposite
okay.
side of
oh,
it.
it's true. Fuck.
No, never mind. I don't want it to happen because
Yeah, me neither.
imagine having to like swallow one of those teams like winning. Hell no, bro.
Yeah, no, fuck it.
It's
Fuck
not
it.
worth it.
But anyway, like Brazil Argentina, it's also gonna be pretty. I think that game's gonna happen, and that's gonna be fun because I think the Argentinian fans and Mexican fans will fight. The Brazil and Argentina fans will fight. England and any other fan of the teams they play are gonna fight. So it's gonna be fun to see like the street reactions and the videos of them like when the Qatari police gets involved in fucking him up. So I don't know, man. I'm excited to see that shit as well.
Don't forget Romalmo and Pessi fans fighting.
Wait, I looked at the
Fuck it.
bracket and England Argentina is actually pretty likely. So if Argentina places second and England places first in their group, they could meet in the quarterfinals, and then also vice versa. So if England places second and Argentina places first, they could
Oh,
meet in the quarters. So
shit.
it's possible, man. It's possible.
Damn.
Mexico gotta make it happen.
But yeah, if they both place first, which is the most likely situation, then no. Uh,
Unfortunate.
but yeah, that's a lot of good coverage there, World Cup. I mean, there's more stuff we can get into, but I think I'm gonna call the episode here and leave some of these topics for the following weeks because we are at like around 50 minutes now. So yeah, wanted to thank everyone for their time. You know, we had to miss last week due to some scheduling issues, and also there just wasn't too much to talk about. Real Madrid kind of dropped the ball down the stretch, but like it's fine, whatever. We'll cover that in maybe a later episode. So yeah, thanks everyone for their time. Make sure to like the epi, um, and yeah, just appreciate your support. Thanks Vedant, Steezy, Jorge. Any finishing thoughts, guys?
I
Fuck
think we should do.
Ronaldo.
I think we should do at least one of the questions that was asked.
Oh,
Just one right before we end the episode.
All right.
okay.
Okay.
The
Which
one
one?
about Breaking Bad. I just think that's a really funny one that we should answer it right now.
Okay. Okay. Sure. Let's do
So
this. Uh,
basically,
go ahead.
oh, I was gonna throw it around, but I think it was either bacon or frosty. I think it was bacon.
It
Bacon
was
acid. between the four hosts. I don't know. Just to give context beforehand, this is for Breaking Bad / Better Call Saul people that have watched the show. So between the four hosts, who would be Walter, Jesse, Saul, and Gus? So, are you gonna start it off or what?
Sure.
I haven't seen Breaking Bad, so I'm not answering.
Okay.
Well, I'll answer for you because I know exactly who you are. Okay.
Okay, okay.
I think so all right, let's see. I think the I honestly I don't know. I feel like there is no Jesse. I don't know. Maybe
No,
you guys have an answer, but like I can't
Jo-
think of a Jesse.
no. Jorge is Jesse, bro. This guy is the most impulsive guy I've ever seen. He's just straight to the house, bro. He just goes in and starts attacking people in the server. This guy, he's a huge provoker. He's Jesse.
Okay. Uh I don't
Uh,
know, man. It's tough for me to think. I guess I would go Steezy as Saul. I think he has a little ability to get out of things, I guess, and he's been helping us get out of certain situations in the server.
is Saul a pussy?
I'm the PR merchant,
Yeah,
bro.
Is Saul
bro, he's
Goodman a
the biggest
pussy?
pussy. Yeah,
Oh, then yeah,
for
it's a
sure.
CC.
For sure.
Uh, I think I don't know. I don't know who I'd give myself for Vedant. So I'm just gonna leave those up to you guys.
I feel like you're Walter.
Damn, bro.
Just because you're like the brainchild of this, you're the one that got us set up, and I think that leaves Vedant by default to be Gus. Are you proud of being Gus, Vedant?
Damn, bro, I'm gonna be killed by a
Hey,
wheelchair
hey,
guy.
hey, hey, shit, chill. There's spoilers, bro.
Oh, fuck,
Spoilers.
fuck.
Relax. There's
I'm
people that
gonna be
haven't watched
banned.
it
I'm gonna be banned.
I don't give a fuck, bro.
yet.
Yeah,
Like
bro.
I know how it is, so fuck it.
Yeah, at the end of the show, Gus wins the Iron Throne. So yeah, thanks for that question. I guess we can just do like the other one as well. So Frosty asked, what is your proudest accomplishment? Let's start with Vedant.
Mm, Creating this podcast.
Yeah, same here.
Mm.
Steezy.
Shit.
Damn, man. Now I feel a little bit bad for my answer because I was gonna say my proudest achievement was reaching Silver 2 in Overwatch, but now I feel bad that I'm not talking about the podcast.
Bro.
Like, I love you guys, but Silver 2 in Overwatch? Come on, bro. Don't make me lose.
And 50 average viewers, like we get like 20 unique viewers a podcast, 20 subscribers, man, it's going good.
Dude,
Uh,
like, but press accomplishment in like personal life or like,
anything,
I don't know.
anything, man, anything.
Personal life, probably. Mm, when one time, uh, I got really high and and wait, and I also was really drunk and I didn't barfed. So, dude, that next day
what,
it was
what
the
an
best day ever
accomplishment.
because I didn't
Uh,
barf. So
What an
also
accomplishment.
when I play good on golf, it's my best accomplishment. So those two.
Wow,
No,
what,
man,
what an accomplishment, bro. That was
he's
insane.
Jesse for real. He's Jesse for
Dude,
real.
it is what it is, bro.
Whew.
all right. Okay, I think we're gonna wrap there. We have a lot of other topics, so like the next episode should be a banger as well. We couldn't even get into like the entire Romalmo the shit,
Interview.
fucking Real Madrid season in
Gonna
review.
fuck him up, bro.
So yeah, keep an eye out. We're gonna have a lot of good content coming during the World Cup season. Real Madrid related, soccer related, server related. Today we didn't get into too much
Soccer.
server stuff. There's some server drama that's been going on as well. So yeah, just keep an eye out. You never know. You never know. Might even get a midweek episode. You guys can get blessed. But all right, that's epi 8. Thanks everyone. Appreciate a like on the video. Leave a comment. You guys aren't commenting as much recently, you fucking bricks. But yeah, all right. Thanks everyone. Have a good day.